Well, I think that one problem that arises to actually all of us, but to anybody who's paying out money to try to improve things, is this going to help? And why should I think it would help? Does it have any relationship to the effectiveness of my organization, or ultimately to its survival? And my answer to that is yes, I think it has a very direct relationship to it. What we have in what we call the optimum profile, that is a bar graph of the relative frequencies with which these different values are shown, which we think is closest to effectiveness of the organization over time, is really quite an interesting kind of thing, because I think it is the result not only of what it takes to survive, an organization to survive over time, but of people's different ideas over what it takes for them to survive. I think really I've spoken at various times about how different we are in terms of our values, really, at a certain level, that is, at a deep kind of psychological level. I think our value systems as individuals tend to get hooked on to our own notion of what it takes to survive. And that's why it's so important to us. We think that is effective, which somehow conduces to our survival. That's the bottom line for individuals. And it's peculiar that individuals have such different ideas about what is necessary to survive, but they do. And even in extreme cases where you have a kind of group suicide, like James Jones and his religious cult and their mass suicide, I feel sure that they felt it somehow conduced to their survival in a next life. They were just getting to it a little sooner. And I think many of the very odd things that happen that you read about in the newspaper every day are because of the different odd ideas that people have about what is necessary to survival, or what is most important. And I hate to cite any particular newspaper cases, but a new puzzle comes along every day. Well, the Unabomber, for example.